Alright guys, here we have the Marvel Legends Gwen Stacy action figure from the new Spider-Man Retro Wave. Before we talk about her though, please look at the link in my description below. There should be a link. If it doesn't work, just copy and paste it. It will work then for sure. But there is a link to my giveaway where I will be giving away 2 action figures, the DC Multiverse, Arkham Asylum, Batman, and Joker figure. Very easy to enter, and all you have to do is subscribe, like that picture, comment done on that picture when you're done with everything, and follow that page. And that's literally all you have to do, and you could win both of those figures for completely free. I'll be announcing the winner on Friday, July 24th, so stay tuned for that. So now we have that out of the way, let's take a look at Gwen Stacy's packaging. So here we have this cool retro packaging. You get a nice view of that purple and pink city, kind of bluish. I absolutely love it. We have a nice picture of Gwen Stacy here. Small parts, not for children under 3 years. Hasbro logo. Nice Spider-Man up here. Marvel Comics 4 and up. Textbook accessory on the side there. And on the back you get the same art again. You can see there's an interchangeable head between Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy. And you can see Gwen Stacy here. That says, a bright student with a keen scientific mind, Gwen Stacy is girlfriend to Peter Parker. And on the bottom here you can see all the other figures you can get in this wave. So for the first accessory we have the Mary Jane Watson head sculpt, and it is very nicely done. Very nice dark wash in the hair, very red. Very nice face sculpt all around, very vibrant. The eyes look good. The eyelashes look very nice on her. Very cool red eyebrows, red lips. Just looks really perfect. Looks good. Second, we get this light blue binder, which really has nothing to it aside from the fact that it is a binder. Then here we have the Midtown High School. I'm guessing this is a yearbook. I don't think any textbooks say Midtown High School unless they want everyone to know that that textbook belongs to them, I guess. I don't know. But it's a cool accessory for the most part, and she holds it pretty well, but we will talk about that in a little bit. And then lastly, one of my favorite accessories is this Daily Bugle newspaper accessory. This is just awesome. You can use it with a lot of different figures from the Spider-Man universe, so that was a really smart accessory to include. I really dig it. Now the Mary Jane head, all you gotta do is pop off that Gwen Stacy head. It's a little bit tough, and then you can just pop this one on, which it's pretty tough. You don't really hear a pop or anything, but for the most part it fits on pretty well. The strands of her hair kind of going down on her collarbone just kind of hang off funny, I guess. Aside from that, it looks alright. However, it is Gwen Stacy's iconic outfit. It's the one she died in, so it kind of looks awkward if Mary Jane is wearing it, I guess. It doesn't really work. I'm hoping down the line we just get a separate Mary Jane figure in her outfit from the animated series. That would be really dope. And then secondly, we have this Daily Bugle newspaper, which fits in her hand well. It obviously does not fit in this hand, and I'll say this right now, this hand is pretty much useless for accessories. I don't know. I don't really care for this hand. It looks like a spellcasting hand. It would have been nice to get something else, or even another holding hand, honestly. But it'd be nice if they released like a more relaxed hand with this type of figure. Honestly, it just looks like one you could just, have rest at her side. That does not look normal by any means. And then now we have this Midtown High School yearbook or whatever it is, and it doesn't fit in her hand at all. It falls out right away. So what I do is I kind of curl her hand in utilizing that little hinge. Very cool. And I kind of shove it to her side here and kind of pocket it in her hand there, and it looks like she's carrying her book to school. So that's a very cool look. I dig that a lot. And lastly, we have this binder, which she can hold, but and I don't know. Can you tuck that in? It kind of works. It's a little bit big. Yeah, for the most part that works pretty well. But with the other arm, I don't really think you can tuck stuff in like that where it looks like she's gonna just be carrying her books to school or something. You might be able to with this binder though, because it's kind of big. But yeah, I don't know. I can't get it. I'm sure if you mess with it enough you might be able to get it, but it's a real frustrating hand. It's kind of useless. So just taking a look at Gwen Stacy, as I said, she has a great head sculpt. The likeness to Gwen Stacy from the comics is really great. I love the fact they include that black hairband and everything. It just looks like it jumped straight off of the page of, the comic books, man. It looks really great. The green jacket is really nice too. I really love that they included these loose straps here. Very, very nice, or ties or whatever, or buckle, I don't know. It's a very old school, yeah, it looks like a buckle of some sort. Tighten the jacket. I love that they, just included those kind of hanging fries. So it looks like she's just walking to school, man. And it's just very nice paintwork overall, very nice sculpt work. I love all the wrinkles in the jacket, the different seams and stuff, even going down her arms there. I really love this collar on her jacket too. Very cool kind of turtleneck sweater looking thing under the jacket. The purple skirt is very nice, soft plastic too. But it does kind of hinder the articulation. In this leg it does not hinder the articulation, but in this leg it totally kills it. So that's a bummer, but I mean, I kind of expected that. It would have been cool though. They included a slit in this leg if they just would have included it in this leg, because it's already pretty hidden by the jacket. And it's not like anyone's going to take the jacket off, considering the arms are sculpted to look like the jacket. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but not a huge deal. I don't think anyone's going to be doing crazy articulated poses with Gwen Stacy, just considering she's Spidey's girlfriend. But unless you're doing some kind of Spider-Gwen stuff, I mean, then maybe you would. But I don't know. That's kind of a bummer that they didn't just include a cut right there in the skirt. But whatever. The legs are fine. The black boots are nice. They're just kind of painted on there. It would have been cool if they sculpted them on or something. That would have been nice. The heels actually work on this figure though. A lot of the figures I've owned in the past that have worn heels have just had trouble standing or staying standing, and just felt like they're gonna fall over. For the most part, she stays standing for the most part. So her heels actually work pretty well. Now, I would pose her next to Mary Jane, but I do not own the figure from the 2-pack. So here she is next to Black Widow and Jean Grey, and as you can see, she actually is a tad short, but I guess it makes sense considering in the comics she dies when she's like 19 or 20. So I mean, she's just a tad short, but it's really not a big deal. She works next to all the other figures and you really won't notice. Here she is next to Silver Sable and Invisible Woman, and you can see that her and Silver Sable stand pretty much at the same height, but Sue Storm obviously towers her, granted that she has some pretty big heels. And she's another figure who actually has heels where she can actually stand on them, so that's cool. And then here she is next to the Spider-Man, Peter Parker. And you can see I actually kind of like the little bit of a height difference between them. It fits really well together. I dig it. So as for Gwen's articulation, her head looks very, very far down, kind of far back. The head is kind of restricted by the hair, but you can really utilize that swivel and have her look far up, even if it looks a little bit awkward. Her bicep, her shoulder goes very far up, man. It really has a lot of range of motion there. Goes all the way around. There is no bicep swivel, but there is a swivel here at the elbow. There is a hinge here too. You can make it look like she broke her arm if you would like to do that. It looks kind of funky. And then there is a rotation at the wrist and a hinge as well. There is a swivel here that kind of works going forward, but well, actually, yeah, it works pretty well going back, so that's all right. Her legs do go forward pretty far, especially this one. This one does go forward far, but like I said, the skirt really hinders it. Neither of them really go back. They do both have a rotation here at the thigh. There's a thigh cut. And then there is a double jointed knee here as well. And then there is a hinge at her boot, her ankle, and then an ankle pivot as well. So I really highly recommend this Gwen figure. She's absolutely amazing. Such a cool piece to have. Such an iconic character. So pivotal in the story of Spider-Man. And just a cool character on her own, especially now that she has the Gwen Spider-Gwen line going on, which I'd really like to see that figure re-released, man. That was a cool figure, FYI. But, yeah, I definitely recommend picking up this Gwen Stacy. Very cool packaging, cool figure, great accessories aside from the binder, which I don't know. I mean, it's alright. It's decent. But, overall, like I said, very cool figure. So, if you guys have not yet, please go down to the description below and check out my giveaway. Very easy to enter. With that said, please stay tuned for more videos coming out. We have one more figure in this wave, one of my favorite figures from the wave, so keep an eye out for that review coming. It's Daredevil, obviously. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel. It's the first step in my giveaway, so you might as well get it out of the way. Do it. And comment below and let me know what you think of this figure and how she looks and all of her accessories and whatnot, or just this wave in general. Anyways, guys, again, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Enter my giveaway. And most importantly, number one, keep on collecting. Peace out, guys.